Hello, everyone. I'm Mark.
你好吗？我叫Robert。
That's his, well, I guess that's his impersonation of somebody. I'm not sure who. Today,
That's
we're going to talk
Chinese.
about a 7'3" player from China. Welcome to Mark and Rob's Sports Showdown, one of the hottest and best sports talk shows on the planet. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and hit that notification bell when you do. Rob, who do you want to talk about? That was a hint, I guess.
Yes, that was this. I lived 9 years in Taiwan, so I do know some Chinese. And speaking of that, there was a Chinese teenager. I've been watching on YouTube the under 18 women's basketball. Actually, it's also going on in Europe, but I particularly watched the women's Asia Cup under 18. And there's a Chinese teenager. She's only 17 years old. She's 7'3". Her name is Zhang Ziyu, and she dropped 44 points on Japan to win 97-81. Um, she was 20 for 22 from the field. She had 14 rebounds along with 5 assists. And she's right now, she's blown up. She's a sensation all over right now. She's actually passed one lady who actually had 39 points, who was from Taiwan, which they call Chinese Taipei. Her name was Xiaoshu Yuwen. And so she passed her mark. So she's a big girl. She looks like she's going to be a force for the Chinese team.
Okay. This is 7'3" without shoes on. It's my understanding. She's 7'5" in sneakers. I don't know why they say in sneakers, but she's 5'2" in first grade. She was 6'9" in sixth grade. Both her parents played professional basketball. They didn't list their heights when I saw it. But in the first game against Indonesia, she was 9 for 9 with 19 points in just 13 minutes. It was a blowout, so it was 109-50. So I guess she didn't have to play a lot. I saw highlights. She can actually run. She's not super fast or super coordinated, but she can actually run and she can actually catch the ball, unlike Caitlin Clark's teammates. She, she also had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks in that game. And then the next game against New Zealand, they won 90-63, and they just said she shot 80%. And she had 36 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 blocks. So those are 3 games she played this week. Pretty big numbers, and I'm not surprised by it. Who's going to stop her?
Yeah, she's 7'3", and you're playing at 18-year-olds. And like I said, I've been watching the most of the tournaments they have now, and the tallest one, she's definitely the tallest one I've seen. I've seen one maybe like 6'4" when I was watching some of the games. But I mean, and then you're playing. I mean, I'm not trying to be racist or anything like that, but there's not too many tall Asians.
Oh, Rob, you're being racist.
I lived there, so I know. I lived in Taiwan, but China does have. Actually, they come from the northern region. Most of the tall players, like even Yao Ming, he's from the northern region. They tend to be taller than the people down in the like around Hong Kong, that area.
Were you like incognito, a secret agent while you were there?
Oh, in Taiwan?
Yeah, were you like a secret incognito?
No, I was
you just blended right in with everybody, right?
Well, of course, yeah. There was a whole bunch of I was a was an English Lao. I was an English teacher. So that was a lot of fun. 9 years. That was a lot of fun. That's how I met my wife over in Taiwan, not Thailand. Taiwan. People get that confused.
I understand. So it turns out, there was a 7'2" player from Russia that played when Cheryl Miller was there, and I can't pronounce her name, so I'm not going to. But she couldn't move very well, and they kept winning and winning and winning until the U.S. beat them in 1986, and by that time she was over the hill. But they all the other times they lost to Russia during that time period. So she was a force. And now Brittany Griner's listed at 6'9". I'm not sure if she's 6'9" or 6'7" because someone said they measure them in sneakers, which makes no sense to me. I don't go wear a jacket and weigh myself with all my clothes on, and I don't measure myself with sneakers on. But that's what they do. I'd like to because I could use the extra inches.
Well, what's good with her with the Chinese 7'3" Chinese players, she has parents who have played basketball, so that helps her immensely because they can show her moves. And she does. She moves very well. I watched the game with Japan, and she does move very well for a 7-footer.
Right, but the thing is, Rob, she's not a small woman. She's got wide hips. She's a decent sized woman. She's running the court. She's gonna get tired. That would be my concern. She could lose a little weight. She's not fat, but she's got a big body. And that would be my concern if she plays in the WNBA. Of course, that's not going to happen right away. And there's some other FIFA tournaments that are like under 23. She can still play in and all that into under 21. There's an under 20. It's all sorts of things. But eventually she might want to play in the WNBA. And I'm just curious how you think she would do. And she's probably still growing. She's only 17. So how do you think she would do in the WNBA, Rob?
I was thinking that. I think she'd be fine. There's also the Liberty had a tall Chinese player. Her name was she played like last year, a couple of years. They actually drafted her. Her name was Han Yu. She's like 6'11".
Is she still in the league?
No, she's not. She's not playing in the league right now.
Okay. Well, they had a player in the league that was quite tall, Margot Didak. She's from Poland, and she was 7'2", and she averaged 10 points and 6.6 rebounds, and her shooting percentage was pretty good, 46.7%. She was in the league for about 11 seasons. And she made the All-Star game twice, and she played from 1998 to 2008. And she made second team all defense and stuff like that. But and she was third in the Defensive Player of the Year voting at the highest. She never won it. And that was her career. So it was a pretty good career. She wasn't a superstar, so she didn't dominate. A two-time All-Star in 11 seasons, not a dominant player.
But I think this young lady, I think she can do pretty good. She definitely can make the WNBA. She definitely will. She'll probably get a look. They have the scouts. Like I said, I've been scouting. I definitely would draft her if I was an NBA executive. Because
Rob, we're trying to get you a job as a coach in the WNBA. I know where there should be an opening, but it's not a current opening.
Is it in Central America?
Central or Center America? Center America, yes. Central America, okay. Last I checked, no.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's not opening yet, but there may be one around July 16th when they go on the break for the Olympics. She does any more press conferences like she has recently, Sides will not have a job. She's terrible at press conferences. So we'll cover that in another video. Anyways, we just thought this would be an interesting topic because that's unusual, obviously, for 7'3". She'd be the tallest player, in, as far as I know, in WNBA history. And it may be I'm not sure about women's basketball, but as tall as I knew was 7'2" before this. So anyways, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so and hit the notification bell when you do. And if you want to make some intelligent, non-insulting comments, feel free down below. And also, we have a live show, Eastern Time, 7 to 8, Mondays only, and not on major holidays. All right. And we'll see you in the next video.
All right. 再见.